Well, and good morning to y'all. It be Wednesday, April the 29th, and today is Pirate Day in preschool. I hope everybody remembers that X marks the spot, and that's what our preschoolers are learning today. So let's start this piratey kind of day in the way we always do with our prayer and our pledge. Our prayer this morning is brought to us by Agatha and Amelia.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Amen. Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And now for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And a very happy birthday today to Carter L. I hope you have a very special birthday today, Carter. And look at all these drawings you've been doing. You had an art project about baseball season, and we see all the beautiful drawings you made representing baseball season. Looks like we're going to be playing virtual baseball this year, but it sure is fun to think about and draw. Yesterday was Superhero Day in preschool, and check out all our superheroes in the school. I see some kindergartners. And yesterday was National Superhero Day. It's fun to see so many superheroes here at STS paving the way for goodness in our world. And one of the ways that you guys are superheroes every day is when you take care of those around you who are in need. And right now, I know you're working on your cards for our hospital workers. Don't forget to make your picture and then send us a copy of your picture with you in it. It's even better if you're in it, to pictures@stteresaschool.com. And then your mom or dad can bring your card to school on Thursday between 12 and 1:30 and drop it off in the special hashtag STS Bringing Smiles mailbox. It'll be set up right near door 1. After that, Mrs. Montre is going to take all our cards that we make to the different hospitals in the area to honor our workers. I hope you can make some cards and drop them off on Thursday between 12 and 1:30, and you can be a superhero to those people who are working so hard to keep us all healthy and safe. Don't forget that when you come to drop off your card, you can also pick up an STS yard sign. They'll be right there at door 1. Just ask Mrs. Montre for one, and she'll grab one for you and put it in your car for you. So before we go, we're going to continue our story of St. Catherine of Siena. And when we left her, she was 16 years old, and she had cut her hair and refused to get married so that she could live a single life, a celibate life, as a third order Dominican. And as she grew in her holiness and got closer and closer to Jesus, she got kinder and more generous. She gave away all her food and clothing. It drove her parents bananas. But she would see someone in need and just hand them a cloak or get them some food because she didn't need it. All she needed was her love for Jesus. And she grew closer and closer to Jesus and holier and holier. And when she was about 21, she began to start speaking up about things that were wrong in her community and wrong in the government. Now, you might think, well, people do that all the time. They go on Twitter or they go on Insta and they put their information down. But remember, this is back in the 14th century. And not only was communication hard, but she was a woman, and women did not speak up that way. But she was going to. She was full of Jesus, and she wanted everyone to love Jesus the way she did. And so she began speaking her mind about things in their culture that were bad, things that were against Jesus or things that were harmful to the poor. She would visit people, and she would visit mayors and governors and kings, and she would write letters explaining what Jesus taught and how the government needed to change. And one of the people that she wrote, and we're going to be talking more about this, is she talked to Pope Gregory the 11th, and she corrected him on some things and said, look, this is not what Jesus wanted of us. And Pope Gregory the 11th liked her so much that he then turned around and started asking her for her advice. Again, remember the 14th century, and she's a woman, and she only learned how to read and write when she was an adult, when she was 16 years old. So this is what we're learning, is that when Jesus fills your heart and fills everything you do, you can do some pretty amazing things. But we haven't seen anything yet. Wait till tomorrow, and when we find out more about Catherine of Siena. So that's all for today. Keep studying hard, making your cards, being good to those people around you and the people that you live with, and have a mighty piratey day here on Wednesday at St. Teresa Pirate School. Have a great day, everyone.